people like him come into my atmosphere, you watch them.
Oh yeah.
You would have to, if he came in my atmosphere, he would have to mellow his energy down, or he would feel like he couldn't completely, like an energy like Joy. Joy came in and she said, "Oh, I'm a dominant energy. I feel like he's draining my energy." It's not that I'm draining your energy. It's just that you're coming into my life and my world, and you're not able to move the way you feel like you want to be able to move because I've controlled my environment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so certain people and their strength and their control and how they are, they can't coexist with me because they're like me.
Yeah.
So they need to.
It's space. It's just
right. I always
space.
attract more feminine energy that is willing to flow with my energy, rather than masculine energy that comes in and then be able. I'm gonna attract feminine energy because feminine energy is able to come in, and the masculine energy that you have is in feminine form and it's also teaching me. So the repulsion of the energy that I get from you, it's in feminine form and I can digest it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not to the point, and even sometimes me and you will repel in these spaces. But at the end of the day, I can digest it because of my energy and how it's not. It's just nature and how it is.
Yeah, absolutely. It's energy.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I just feel like I like his energy. You know what I'm saying? It's just that that's just how it goes. And people are like, well, everyone around you is docile and da-da-da. You're controlling them. I'm not in control. I control my environment and people that are compatible with me.
Yeah. That's
Stay,
just like...
And then sometimes we are not compatible for a moment and you go, and so someone like Joy, who has a lot of dominant energy, will sometimes feel like, I'm not allowed to be myself here because of the rules and regulations and how things run here. So it's not that I'm saying nothing to them directly, like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Nah, it's just that they already get it. They're like, okay, I'm in this man's world.
Yeah.
And I can't, and no sense of being mad about it because you came into my world not knowing who you was and who I was and what this was. And now you're mad because you're saying, oh, fuck this nigga, he's controlling people. It's not that I'm controlling people. It's just that the people around me get me and can flow with my energy.
Yes,
that's it.
Right.
Period. And they're more feminine energy because of the balance. The balance has to be that way.
Yeah.
So you see everybody's weaker than you. Why? Because you see masculinity as strength. You don't see femininity as strength. Is there something going on within your mind where you don't see feminine energy as a form of strength? It's a different kind.
It's like this is how I equate it in my mind. Now that you like speaking about it and everything, it's like we have to take into consideration like this is your domain.
This is my life.
Just as if that was, these people on this screen, that's their domain, their life, that's their
space. If someone comes into your life,
they have to flow with your energy.
Anybody that comes in your life has to flow with your energy.
Exactly.
Unless you're the type of person that lets somebody come in your life and take over.
And do, you know what I'm saying? But it has to be beneficial to you. It just depends on how you want it to flow. Like you
came back and I felt like what you said was, and you kind of took over with your energy, and I shared that energy with you as long as me and you had that agreement.
Exactly.
And you can be a masculine energy here as long as me and you have the agreement. But what happens even and then is just that there's two polarities, two pulling, entities, and that's never worked out in my group. But I'm open to it. I've let them in. Like, how many masculine dudes since you've been here? Like,
not like
Yeah, like it was
they've came,
but they left.
They quickly left because
and it wasn't.
It's like my energy.
Like Goku came. It was this other dude. It was a couple dudes that came just on a humble that wasn't on camera before I was letting my life on camera when I in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
And then like when I first started my journey in Honduras, and I was figuring out what was going on in my life and started organizing my life and putting rules and regulations to my life. There was a lot of dudes that came with the same kind of bravado energy, and it's a difference between being alpha and being macho. And that's just another thing.
Yeah, because we can definitely go into the macho, and I think that even some women have that, especially a woman with Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy wants control. They want that dominance. So when it's placed in a woman, that woman feels like
right. And most feminine men come off macho.
That's true.
That's the thing. Most feminine men, they cover themselves with the macho attitude, but true masculinity. Like with me, I'm not even masculine. I'm balanced. You know what I'm saying? I'm balanced between masculine and feminine.
You think I'm balanced, or you think I'm masculine?
I think you balance because you're masculine. Like your energy. I think that because your energies are balance or masculine, that you know what I'm saying, as a female, or you tap into your actual physical being.
Yeah.
Your physical being, then you can balance out.
Yeah.
And I think that your Cancer moon helps out a lot with you tapping into your physical, because your physical is made of water, and that's what is emotion. So a lot of people are detached from their old bodies. Yeah. That's what. So for somebody to be detached from their emotions, they have to be detached from their bodies. Your body represents emotion. It represents feeling. It represents electrical signals.
What you feel.
Your senses. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So those that are disconnected from their own body are the ones that are seemingly more masculine, because they are they don't react to emotions or feelings, you know what I'm saying, or stuff like that. But I'm very masculine and feminine. It's just that my femininity is wrapped in masculinity, and because I'm a male, that also detaches me from emotions as well. And I'm learning through you, which was the counterpart that came in my life, to balance my energy and to be smart enough to allow someone like you to come in and to help me grow. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I'm just glad I wasn't stupid enough to not, or be someone, because when people start to be able to tap into their own power, sometimes they're not able to grow, because they're not able to be wrong. They're not able to take the fact that, yo, man, I might be wrong into consideration. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like when me and the brother was talking, we didn't have to dominate each other. I was showing restraint, and I was showing control, and letting him respect, and letting him talk, and then he talk. So you could tell how the energy would flow between me and him in real life. We probably would get along for a time and space, but it only takes that one moment.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And then we would be like, you know, it's better that you go your way.
We can always tell when somebody would. And it's not even like a disagreement or anything. It's just like looking in nature, and when you see a lion, there's many lions. I'm talking about actual like male lions that's in nature, but all of those male lions do not share the same space unless there's a male lion that's a beta into like that alpha.
That's why there's tribes of people.
Absolutely.
That's why there's tribes. I think that you should be able to create your own tribe and do your own thing with that space. If that's what it is, you take the knowledge. You have the knowledge. He has the knowledge. We can build from a distance. We can even visit each other. I just don't think that we should hold the same space, and that's just okay. That's okay.
That is okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's absolutely okay. I think everybody should be living together.
There's many villages.
Many tribes. Many tribes. Yeah. So we only gonna turn the comments off if they're immature and being disrespectful. You remember his name, babe?